We're given a table of f and f prime. So for part B here, we want to define g of x as the inverse of f and find the equation of the tangent line to g of x at x equals 1. So for a tangent line, we need two things. We need a point and a slope. So for the point, we're looking at j of x at x equals 1, which j of x is f inverse of 1. So another way to think about this is for what y value, or rather for what x value is f of x equal to 1. Okay, so that's what the f inverse of 1 really means. So we go to this table and see, okay, which one of these is f of x equal to 1? And it's clear the first one over here when x is equal to -2. Okay, so what this says is that f of -2 is 1, so f inverse of 1 is -2. Okay, so that's going to be our point. It's going to be 1 comma -2. For the slope, that's just going to be the derivative at x equals 1. So we're going to take the derivative of j and evaluate it at x equals 1. So j, we said, is just the inverse of f. And now we just need to take the derivative of an inverse function. Which is just 1 over f prime of f inverse of x. Okay, so you always want to work inside first. So let's work on the f inverse. Well, first, we want to evaluate the derivative at x equals 1. So we're going to plug in x equals 1 here. And the nice thing is that we figured out what f inverse of 1 is. So that was the point that we had here, which is -2. Okay, so this, we had j of 1 is -2, which is the same thing as f inverse of 1. Now we're going to plug it in, -2, and we have to look at the table to figure out what is f prime of -2. Okay, so we go when x is -2, so that's going to be the first row, and so f prime of -2 is 2. And thus, what we get here is 1/2. So the answer is 1/2 for the derivative, which is the slope. So the slope is 1/2. Now we can come up with the tangent line. So the point is 1, -2. The slope is 1/2. So you could just do the point slope. It's y minus y1 is a slope times x minus 1. We'll simplify this and get y equals 1/2 x minus 5/2. And this is our tangent line.